guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Marshmallow, a marshmallow from Mars, and yous are my Martians. And if you're wondering why I've got these things on my face and hands, I was at a party last night, but ignore that. But anyways, today, if you haven't seen by the caption or the picture of the video, I will be teaching you how to draw a raspberry. And it's quite simple actually, but if you don't have the things to do it, it might, like the same kind of things, it might not turn out as well, but hopefully it still looks good. And also I've got something to show you really cool. I have got the sign for me on my channel. I've also got a key ring right here so everyone can see. It's backwards because of camera, but yeah, it's pretty cool, and that just means go subscribe and like. We are so close to 200 subscribers, and hopefully one day I hope to get to 500 and even 1,000 subscribers. So please go click that subscribe button, and if you really like my tutorials, maybe I'll do another one. Just tell me by clicking that like button. Anyways, let's get into the video. So the first thing you'll need is a piece of paper, obviously, because it's like the main thing to draw on. So then you'll need a pencil to do the starting details and lines and stuff like that. And then you'll need some colored pens. I'm using Sharpies, but you can use pencils or whatever you have. And then the next thing you need is something flat to draw on, like just something to put underneath while you're drawing, so then it's flat. So you can use anything, even if you have a table. So hi, so let's get started on this. So you'll get your pencil and page, and I'm gonna do mine this way, but you can do yours whatever way you want. So you're just gonna start, and you're gonna almost look like, do a little bit of something like that. Yeah, you wanna do that on your page. And then, after you've done that, you're just going to kind of keep repeating that and going in a curved shape. So what I did is I kind of drew what I wanted it to look like. So I kind of went round the lines and drew out a kind of shape that looked like a berry to me. But you can do yours whatever shape you want. So I'm going to bring this down a bit more so you can see better. There you go. And we're going to just keep kind of doing like those around and around again. By the way, sorry for the background noise and stuff, but yeah. So I'm going to put this on time lapse. So here we go.
I shine so bright, you might go blind, blind, blind. When I walk through, they close their blinds. I'm gonna show off, I know it's time. I am my price, don't it look nice? You look nice, don't you? I bet we could roll out. When I show up, I show out. Didn't know then, but I know now.
So now we're gonna be drawing the stem. So the stem is kind of just a stem, so kind of stem, and I'm not professional at this, so this is not gonna look very good, but yeah. And then you're gonna draw a little tiny leaf, and you're gonna kind of just round it. And remember, everyone's will look different. I'm gonna make mine so one of my leaves is kind of sticking up, but you can make yours anyway. I'm just gonna add a little detail to them, just a little bit, cause yeah. But so then you've got this. So once you're done with that, you're going to start coloring. So this is when you get your pack of pens. So basically basically, if I were you, I'd choose like a red. No, trust me. Choose a red. If you want, you can do very dark red. It just has to kind of be a red. So I'm gonna choose this red here, because I think this is good. So get your red, and then we'll move on. So once you've got your red pen, you are just going to go round them all, kind of just round the edges. And I'm not gonna do a time lapse for this one, but you just need to go around the edges and keep going. So 3, 2, 1, and you should have this. Hopefully that was smooth. But now we are going to move on to the next color, and the next color you need is probably like a darkish pink. So for my one, I'm going to be using this one right here because it's like a darkish pink. So I'm going to use that, and yeah, so basically you're kind of gonna be doing the same kind of thing. So you're just going to be going around the edges like when you were doing it with the red, and yeah, just keep doing that. Again, I'm not gonna do time lapse, but you should have that it all done in the end. So let's go, and done. Now for the next color you'll need one of the kind of lightest pinks you have. So I'm going to go for this one right here. So yeah, and basically all the little white parts in the middle, you're just gonna fill that in with it. So let's go. I got my colors, so we're just gonna go in and around. So I'm just coloring them all in, and it's supposedly looking a bit like a raspberry, but there's a big part we need to do to actually make it look like a raspberry. But I'm just coloring them all in very carefully. But yeah, I hope yours is looking good at home, and if it's not looking like what you want it, it's okay. Keep trying, and if it still doesn't work, just keep trying. Do it over again if you really want to. But it is the simplest thing, so you can do it as many times as you want. Anyways, we're done, so it should be looking like a bit like this. So now we're going to move on to the stem, and you're going to get the lightest green that you have. So like I'm going to get, well, not like that kind of green, like maybe like a proper green, not like teal. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get it out. So right, I got my green, and all you're going to do is you're going to fill in the leaves, like fully. In the stem, you're going to fill in them. It's pretty simple. So it should look like that, and then you're gonna get your darker green, and you're gonna go in with like the little detaily bits on the leaves. So yeah, I'm just gonna make my leaf a bit bigger. I don't know why. But yeah, so now you're gonna go in with some of the darker green to make it look a bit detailed. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to do a little bit of just detailing, honestly. Like, it's probably the easiest kind of part, just like outlining it, putting the little stems in and everything, so it should look like this. And your raspberry should be looking all good now and looking like a raspberry. But to make it even better, I'm going to get something magical. Ready for it? Ta-da! A white Posca pen. Now, as you can see, you don't exactly need it. You can use a white gel pen or anything, but even if you don't have any of these, it still looks like a raspberry, but you're just gonna kind of go in with some highlights. Just highlighting like every little one, maybe 2 highlights on every one highlight. Yeah, obviously it might look a bit smudgy or when you do it, but just keep doing it. Do it in the lighter bits, do it in the darker bits, do it in the places you feel like might want a little highlight. So honestly, just mess around with it. I did it, and honestly, it still looks like it. So just don't be putting big splodges on, because that's not going to look good. But yes, so just keep going around with it, putting little bits and bobs. Doesn't have to look perfect. Honestly, it's just giving it a bit more to make it look a bit like real. So it honestly does not matter if you do not have it. Like, you can use what you want and it will still look quite good. If you think you could add a bit more to your raspberry to make it look a bit more realistic, you can do what you want, because honestly it's your drawing. But I'm just doing what I've done and what I think it makes look like a raspberry. So after you've done kind of all the highlights you want and everything, it should look like this. And ta-da, you have your raspberry. So in the end, you should have this lovely raspberry, and you can put it anywhere you want. You can put it on your wall for everyone to see, or you could put it on your door, or you could cut it up into a sticker or whatever, or you could just put it on the floor and say, so I hope you liked today's video, and if you want to see more of how to do stuff or even just more videos, please hit that like button and subscribe. Hope you have a good day. Bye, marshmallows.